It's EUIC time. Hello everybody, welcome to the EUIC vlog. This is once again a little bit later than I'd like it to be, but it is what it is. So this is the EUIC vlog, and once again I have forgotten to do the thing I should do, which is record the journey. I've been doing this with actually a lot with the vlogs, where I've been like recording each bit of travel like as a stage. So if I'm good enough to edit it, imagine me drawing a map, or on a map, going from Stoke-on-Trent to London. That's the journey. Nothing really that exciting. You've seen EUIC before, on a million vlogs before, I'm sure. The Excel Center looks the same. There's stuff I've recorded. It'll be on the video later, I promise. I decided to play Arcaladon EX to EUIC, and it wasn't too difficult a choice. I had in mind I was either going to play Miraidon or Arcaladon for about a month, and then from that month, 2 weeks in, it was a choice of like 45 different decks. I was like, every time I narrowed down one, I was like, oh, but this one looks good and that one looks good. Like Dragapult was on the list at one point. I think Charizard Dragapult was on the list at one point as well, which is quite cool. So the list I settled on was a Dialga list, and I was about to say I worked on it with somebody, but I didn't. I functionally stole their list every time they made an iteration on it. Even though they didn't play the same list, they ended up playing Snorlax instead. And I apologize in advance if I butcher your name, Lucas, but Lucas Gizoitz, I believe his name is. Absolutely fantastic. Messaged me a couple of weeks before EUIC and said, hey, do you want to look at this list, blah, blah. And I kept testing out the list that they kept sending me. Fantastic. They were absolutely brilliant lists, and each one was better than the other. In fact, the testing I did the week of EUIC, bearing in mind the testing for EUIC wasn't really doable because of how broken everything was on live, I went, I think it was like 9-1. I think I won like 9 games in a row or something ridiculous. So yeah, I was really confident with the list. And going into EUIC, I felt like I had a really good list. I felt like I was confident with the deck for the first time. And things felt good for a good 5 or 6 rounds, but I'll let Liam explain that. Hello everybody, welcome to the EUIC vlog. This is a bit of a weird camera angle, don't know what I'm really doing, but Kay is over there in her pyjamas already, so I didn't want to show her off. I'm also in my pyjamas, but I'm wearing a Mario one, so it's okay. We are here in London, in the Aloft Hotel. Very fancy, very nice. Yeah, we've been here for a while already. We drove down about 1 o'clock-ish, got in for about 5 o'clock, so it wasn't too bad a drive. The usual stuff, nothing exciting. Already, we've had food, caught up with everybody, got our competitors' passes, and yep, all ready to go. I'm playing the bridge. I know, nobody was expecting me to play the bridge, but I'm playing the bridge. That's not true. I feel like everyone was expecting me to. It's been weird because like I'm obviously not a big content creator in any way, shape or form, but I always like being always like pretending to be by being secretive about what my deck list is. It makes things a bit more interesting. So re-sleeved all that, and we're in some lovely fresh Dragon Shield. Not sponsored, but hey, if you want to, you know where I am. We've also got the Rode mics, so hopefully things actually sound good this time. I'm hoping to catch up with a few people to kind of, not so much interview them, but like catch up with them and ask them how their days are going and stuff during the tournament. But yeah, going to be up nice and early. It is like 9:30ish now or something like that. So yeah, going to watch a bit of TV and then hit bed, I think. Good morning to the gamers. It is about quarter past 7. We have the Breakfast of Champions, Monster. Still not sponsored, but hey, much like Dragon Shield yesterday. If you're looking, we're going to be heading to the venue just shortly, go grab some breakfast, catch up with the rest of the group, keep an eye out for friends of ours, and then, yeah, we've got 9 rounds to play today. I think we're looking at somewhere around 32 to 3,500 players. So this could be a long day. I have a feeling we're not going to be back at the hotel till like 9 o'clock, but as usual, I'll be doing my round updates and stuff like that. Hoping to catch up with a couple of people in between rounds and stuff as well. No idea if there's going to be a lunch break. It seems unlikely, but we'll see what happens. First round's done, won in 30 minutes. Yeah, 25 minutes left on the clock, so 30 minutes. Bridge performed beautifully. It played against a Poison Okie Dokie deck. It was really cool, actually. It's one of those decks that is it's element surprise kind of deck. It's so fun. As soon as I saw the Okie Dokie go down, because they had to play it, they didn't have a great game one. They had to bench a Blood Moon Ursaluna just in case there was a donk. The Blood Moon Ursaluna moved up. They had to play down Okie Dokie. He said afterwards, like, I don't need to play it down until it's ready to go. Not too bad. It was, yeah, game one was like fairly easy. There was a massive break for him, so that sucked. Second game was a bit more of a game, but still not a whole lot going on. But yeah, it was enjoyable. I enjoyed the game, and they said after they really enjoyed my Twitter rants. I said, maybe you should enjoy my Twitter rants. They're terrible. So far so good. Round 1 win. Right, we're in a high traffic area to test out how good the mics are. So just did round 2. It was Goldango. Not a great matchup. First game, I just wasn't in it at all. Second game was a bit better, but not really. Like, they started Power Kiss, so I got an early 2 prizes, but they just constantly had everything, so just couldn't do much. Kay's here.
I got absolutely demolished by God of War.
Also 1-1. I don't know where Kaya is, but Kaya won her first game, so we'll see how that goes. We'll do a bit of a report on everybody else in a bit. Right, round 3 done, and we've got another Petrunt deck. Big fan. Yeah, really fun opponent. They're playing Cloth Terrapagos, which was a fine matchup. Bit of pain, but Modo was going to go. I was going to say hi to him, but he's gone. Oh, he's found Ross. We're going to say hi to Ross in a minute. Tom and Kaya are with me.
Hi.
Hang on, let me get the mic off so you guys can actually talk to it.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so Tom, how have you done so far?
1 win, 2 draws. Both draws against God of War. For Charizard, that's pretty good. Very hard fought ones. In the second one, he stalled me, which was interesting. But yeah, we got there in the end. Power Tree's really good.
Very nice.
Play it.
Kaya?
1-1-1.
Hell yeah.
I beat a Lugia, and then I lost to something, and then I drew with the Dragapult.
And yeah, well, you've already heard mine. I was about to tell you Murdo's, but Murdo's run off. He's gone to hang out with Ross. He seems to be disappearing with Ross, so we'll give you an update on him later. Right, I found a quiet corner. So just had round 4 and played the wonderful Laura Takeda. Absolutely love her, she's brilliant. Playing Raging Bolt, and I ended up getting the win. I got donked game 1, which was very sad. And I got to go first, and I was like, I'm nervous to go first now, but I needed to go first, realistically. I probably could have got away with second, but it's what it is. Yeah, lost first game, won the next 2. Black Belt is my new favourite card. I demand it gets a full art, a secret art rare, just anything so I can make it a blingy card in my deck. I love that card so much. So we're up to 3-1 now. Scary, actually. Because I know we're going to play some players. So yeah, I'm eating. We've got a hot dog and fries. So yeah, we're going to keep going. But yeah, Black Belt is incredible. That's all I've got to say on that match. Round 5 done, and we are 3-1-1. I think it is. Yeah, 3-1-1. Last round was a Gouging Fire. Bit of an annoying match. It was hard to get anything going. Didn't see boss at all first game, which would have helped. Didn't see anything. I didn't see Black Belt the entirety of the second game, which was unhelpful, but it's fine. It's a tie. We're still well in it, so that makes a change. And this time I've got Murdo, so I'm going to click this mic. Let's talk to Murdo.
Bonjour. What am I talking about?
How are you doing? How's your play?
You know, started 0-2, so was a bit down on that. Well, but I had like really nice opponents today. Like it's been great all day. Then I now recovered. I'm 3-2. Well, in the 4th round I won like against Snorlax Blocklex. So that felt really like satisfying how I managed to pull that off. And yeah, now I'm believing in the deck a bit more. I wasn't really confident first 2 rounds. So maybe we can pull it back. Let's see.
All right, and I think the other 2 are still. Hang on, we'll go find out. Actually, we'll go find out. Kaya, what's your scoreline now?
2-2-1, I think.
2-2-1.
2-2-1, yeah.
And Kate?
2-3.
Nice. And there we go. So that is round 5. Round 6 is coming up. Round 6 is done. Yeah, I've got it. Don't worry. I've been told I can't leave my drink. Yeah, round 6 is done. Played Snorlax. First game was terrible because we. First of all, started Iron Bundle, not great. But secondly, they hit Flute and they got Fessendipity and Squawkabilly. So, yeah, I luckily had the answer. I had Turret and Scoop Up in hand and then just Ultra Balled them away. But yeah, it was a bit of a botch game. And then second game, it came down to me having 2 cards in deck. I had Black Belt Strength, which would have won me the game, or I was just an Ultra Ball or something. There was nothing useful. I couldn't thin the deck any further either, and I just didn't have it. So, yeah, sucks. We're on 3-2-1. But honestly, it's feeling like the best performance I've had all year, and after the year I've had, this was needed. So, yep, on to round 7. Well, round 7 is done, and I got God of War finally, which is not a great matchup for me. I thought I had a decent matchup because I thought, you know, Jamming Tower would help out against the Drifloon. Didn't see a Drifloon, and it's still Screamtail. So, first game, I saw no energy for ages, so I just couldn't really do much. Second game, I feel like I played well. I evolved the Dark Halidon from the bench while Fluttermane was in the active, put two more NG onto the rather on the active took a knockout there, which kind of surprised the opponent. But yeah, I don't think you ever win the prize race all that well there. My draws were crap as well. Like, it's probably the worst dex draw today, so I'm probably bad. Like, for the most part, the draws go fine. But yeah, we're out. 3 wins. Well, 3 wins, 3 losses, 1 tie, something like that. So yeah, I think 5-12 might be possible. I'm gonna keep going, but I'm knackered. We've been up shit of the time. We've been up like over 12 hours at this stage, and it's just deflating. So I'm glad I didn't go for Dragon Ball because, man, I was hyped playing all Calvin. Can you imagine? Like, drunk. I'd be asleep. Like, by the Voodoo Bridge again. And I'm just like, wait for it now. Yeah, we'll continue. And worst case tomorrow, go to the vendors and stuff, so. Well, just been at round 8, and my opponent just walked past. I ended up against another God of War, so yeah, not good. The last 2 have just been awful. I know God of War's a bad matchup. I expected to run to at least 1 or 2 of them. I was hoping they'd be like my losses, or at least ties, but yeah, no, it's just not good. Not my tournament, but it's fine. I actually felt good playing this one. The regionals felt much worse because, I don't know, they just did, but I'm still very much in the mind that like I'm playing till we can't make points. Points still might matter. We still don't know what this like championship point threshold system is, so I'm still fighting for points, but yeah, dropping out. I went 3-4-1, best thing to do was 4-4-1, it's not going to get me anything, so. As of right now, Kaya is still in it. She is 3-2-1, so I'll have a bit of a conversation with her after her round and try and get her on the camera, but yeah, probably have a quick wander around the vendors, and then, yeah, I don't know, think about food, I'm starving. It's like 8 o'clock or something like that, anyway. Good morning to the gamers. It is what should be day 2, but isn't. I don't know where, well, I'll edit stuff in after this Helium edit stuff. Ended the day on 3-4-1, ended up dropping out once we took the last loss. Matchup roulette just caught up with us, so yeah, a little bit annoying. Ended the day on 2 God of War, which I know is a bad matchup. I was kind of expecting at least 2 bad matchups to happen, maybe get lucky and take the wins, but I don't know, man. God of War just always seems to have the answer. I was talking to Tom about it actually, like they just always seem to have a Turo at the perfect time. I think if it wasn't for that, then it wouldn't be so bad, but yeah, it is what it is. We're on to Saturday, and your eyes do not deceive you. I have not flipped anything around. We're in a different room. So last night, about 11:30, 12 o'clock, we suddenly heard like flowing water. Like it sounded like the shower, and I was like, oh, that's weird. We kind of looked at each other and went, someone should deal with that. I went and looked, and for some reason, we had like a panel in the top of the shower, and it was just leaking water. It started raining outside, but like it had been raining anyway, and we hadn't really seen anything, so no idea what caused it. Obviously the hotel staff had no way to get like an engineer or something out, so they moved us to a different room at like 12:30 last night. So we're absolutely exhausted, having to just move all of our stuff across the floor, which was a whole thing. Also, I was not well in the night either, just not feeling good at all. So yeah, it's been a bit of a crap overnight, but it's somewhere around like 9-10 o'clock, something like that. We're on the way to the vendors and stuff in a bit, so I can go stand in the queue for a couple of hours. We've got another Pokemon Center slot to take advantage of as well, so I get some recording done there. I actually haven't done much in the way of like B-roll and other recordings and stuff. I do want to try and catch up with a couple of people as well and try to talk to some of the players we know and stuff like that and find out how their days went and things, so. Really bad for this, but it's just like, I think the problem I had with recording for anything for day 2 was it was really busy. So we got into the venue, I want to say sometime after 10. I think we're in the queue for Magic Madhouse for at least 3 hours. Finally got stuff sold. But while we were there, very cool, and if you're watching, shout out to you. I'm sorry I didn't get your name. The noise was so much I couldn't really hear properly. But I did sign somebody's playmat, and if that was you, please let me know in the comments, because I want to say hi. I really appreciate that. It was so cool. We were just stood in the queue, and Kaya nudged me, because I was like, I think I was just sat down eating, and Kaya said, I think this person knows you, or something like that, and they showed me my own YouTube channel basically on their phone. I was like, oh, hi, and everything, and had a bit of a chat, and then they asked me if I could sign their mat, so that was really cool. It's really bizarre being known by people as like the micro celebrity of a niche little game. It's so cool. But yeah, so that was quite cool. Got stuff sold, and then I think we just vibed for a bit. We didn't really do a whole lot. We ended up having dinner at the local Lebanese restaurant, which was absolutely delicious. Really love that. Been there twice now, and every time it's been absolutely fantastic. And then, yeah, Sunday morning we left pretty early. So again, if I can be bothered to edit it, there's a map from London to Stoke. We got home just in time for the finals for TCG to start. Yeah, we watched TCG. Really fun watch. The Masters finals was very unfortunate. I do keep saying, half jokingly, but the only game that had any skill involved, Dragapult won, which I think says a lot, really. But hey, here we are. And then, yeah, we watched a bit of VGC. That was fun too. Got me into VGC a little bit, which is kind of dangerous. Anyway, as of right now, I have no plans to do any more major events in this season. Again, as of right now, we just did a challenge and a cup. Both didn't go brilliantly. I played Slow King. I'm planning on doing a video about that soon, hopefully. Played Slow King for both those. Didn't do too well, but did well enough. I think that deck's very good. It's just, I'm almost purposely making the deck worse, ready for post-rotation, rather than putting stuff in that I can use now, just so I can get a feel for it more than anything else. I think it's more important to, at this stage, get used to what's going to be coming for rotation, because we are going to be going to Seville. Seville is a special event. It is the first major event that we can do in Europe on the other side of rotation, so I just wanted to do that just because I wanted to play some post-rotation stuff. After that, I think we're going to chill. I might do a cup or two just to try and get the BFL finished. I've got challenge BFLs done. I've got a first, second. For the cups, I've got a first, second, and top 4. It'd be nice to get one more win, but if I can get even a top 8 just to round that off, that'd be really cool. And then, yeah, it's full focus into the 2025-2026 season, so yeah, this isn't going to be the last video I do in this, like, vlog series for the major events. I will do one for Seville, and hopefully there'll be a bit more interesting stuff going on. That's pretty much all I've got for the EUIC vlog. I don't think there's too much else to tell you or show you. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this EUIC vlog, even if it was a bit shorter than the usual ones. Thank you very much for watching. I'm hoping to do more soon, and hopefully get some more investment in some better equipment too. Listening back to the Rode mics while we've been doing the recording for this stuff, it does seem a bit quieter than I'd like it to be, so I do need to look into what's causing that and maybe look at some other options. I do need to find a better camera as well other than my phone, so that's also on the list. But hey, thanks for watching as always, guys. If you've enjoyed today's video, all the social media links are in the description below, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya!